Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Action Heroine Cheer Fruits. So, last time, we pretty much had a Misaki-focused episode, and it was also a bit of a focus on, the good news and bad news that their group always goes through. With the good news being they hit rank 4 in the rankings, which is great, especially since they had that kind of a dip before. And they also have their pretty much biggest audience ever, with 3,000 tickets sold. And of course, on the bad news side, we found out that the culture center is going to be demolished, regardless. And Misaki's not even going to be able to attend the performance. She had to go home or something. Even brought a bunch of luggage. And pretty much told them, write a version without me. Which, really does suck. Because it was really nice seeing Misaki actually perform with the others. And, even though she did say she wouldn't do it anymore, we knew she would do it more, but it doesn't look like she's going to be able to. Hopefully she does anyway. We did get some flashbacks of Misaki about her grandfather, how he kind of played a role in how she is now, and that her birthdays really aren't very happy days for her. But yeah, I think the last episode ended off with them about to do the performance, so let's see how that goes. I expect this will be quite the episode, so let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below may help you follow along. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, at least not this early in the episode. Yeah, you can't really go anywhere right now. A little bit too close to showtime, I'm assuming. Already starting with the sad music. Wonder if we'll get an opening this episode. She was so cute back then. And she's still down on herself. Passion Fruits. I love that title. Misaki on the big screen. The special effects. That really was a fast costume change, though. That you want to get Misaki? I'm sure they are. But yeah, regardless, there's not really a whole lot of time left. Yeah, they pretty much sold out. They either sold out or were close to it. Mikan's little sister. She does not get enough screen time. I mean, she played a pretty big role in why they started doing this in the first place, didn't she? Very important. No need to be rude. No matter how tempting it may be to do so. You know, her watching the performance on her phone actually makes it a little bit sadder. Yes, she is. And she's having a pretty good reaction to it. How exactly are they doing that swirl of darkness special effect, though? But yeah, this is obviously what we saw in the imagination segment last episode. A wormhole. One that Misaki could jump through and get there in time. Oh, that's the issue. Yeah, you can tell the performances have come a long way. She's also Momo's sister. Yeah, I'm curious where this is going exactly. So they are continuing with that. That look of I don't understand what's going on anymore. Just roll with it. And Mikan's obviously come a long way as well. The plot twist. So that's how they're using it. I guess you could call it a curse. You know, it'd be pretty awkward if she wasn't watching that on her phone. That beautiful smile of hers. But yeah, she has done a lot for the group. I'm not sure how the audience would feel about that. I thought I was going to hit her on the head. Even in transit, she's still listening to it. I hope she makes it in time. I'm not sure exactly how far away she is. Oh. That's not good. I mean, it wasn't a huge fall or anything, but... So that would be a good time for it. She could definitely use a power-up right about now. So could the bike, to be fair. Mora Mora. She's trying her best. Wow, that's almost a callback to when they had a stall and ad-lib for the fireworks syncing with the performance. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but... Because that one also had Misaki show up to help. Come on, Misaki. But as long as she keeps getting back up, that's the important thing. There she is. A little bit worse for wear, but... Of course, even looking like that, Misaki is still cute. Man, that was pretty loud. Athena Platinum. Don't hug her, that kind of be a bit of immersion breaking for the kids. But a very interesting plot twist. Hell. The Cheer Fruits would never lose. Hina Nectar. Back of the still frames. Bit outnumbered. What you gonna do? Oh. She really let herself get hit by that. I guess Platinum is dead. Akagi. Another plot twist. Yeah. I didn't see this coming. The true final boss has arisen. Genki. Of course, the audience involvement. Argo. Oh wow, is this the opening song? And even she's there for it. And it was definitely their best performance yet. 9 of us, including Genki. She's like, I was not ready for this. Rank 2. They got to second place. I mean, after a performance like that in front of an audience of that size, it does make sense. She's in a maid uniform. I approve. Roller skate maid uniform, it looks like. More and more teaching Akagi how to properly swing. Sisterly hug. You can tell there's a real person in that costume. I'm not fooled. Season 2 proposal. Oh wow. Season 4th wall breaking. I didn't think this kind of show would get a season 2. Oh wow. That's quite the outfit. Yeah, of course Genki couldn't jump, but... But yeah, they really would have been in trouble if Misaki wasn't watching the performance on her phone. That would have made things very awkward. So it was a pretty big gamble they took. It did pay off, though, in the end. Okay, look at the rest of it's just credits. Yeah. So, that was the 12th and final episode of Action Heroine Cheer Fruits. And yeah, it was a really good final episode. In the end, Misaki did show up, which I was hoping she would. Even though it definitely wasn't easy. She went through a bike crash, she tripped and fell, had her earbuds broken, so she couldn't even listen to the performance anymore, I don't think. But in the end, she did make it. And she definitely did her best. Like, she took a straight-up hit from Roko at basically full power for the sake of the performance. So that really is dedication. Not that we've ever had any real doubt about how dedicated she was to the Cheer Fruits. Like, they basically went over how she was willing to sacrifice herself like that. And yeah, the group did take a pretty big gamble there, hoping that Misaki would show up. Because she did say, I'm not going to be there, most likely, just, change it. Change the script so that'll work out, but they didn't change it. They kept it how it is and just kept hope alive that she would show up. And she did, and the performance was one of their best, in my opinion. I mean, there was a bit of a callback to the fireworks thing where they had to stall for time for Misaki to show up. And yeah, she had a pretty good rival. Athena Platinum, I think she was called. And yeah. What else is there really to say about this episode? I mean, they didn't really address the demolition of the culture center at all in this episode, though. What was interesting was the end, where they mentioned, Season 2 proposal, which I think was a fourth wall breaking thing, for the Season 2 of the anime itself. Which it would be cool if we got a second season. But yeah, what are my thoughts on the series overall? It's been a very solid series, very enjoyable. Like, the characters are all enjoyable enough. Most of them, we got some backstory on them and some character development. Like with Mikan, I think the character development's probably the most noticeable, where we had the whole the train ride / trip thing that they did, where she had to calm down the kids that were panicking with the thunder and lightning and everything. Because she was very, unsure of herself before that, getting criticism online and whatnot. But she did manage to work through her issues with the help of her friends and everything, and became a much more active member of the group. And just much more cheery in general, for the Cheer Fruits. Misaki seemed to have gotten a pretty good amount of screen time and character development as well. With, everything. Because Misaki helped most of the group's other members as well. And Roko was doing the most to help Misaki herself, because they were obviously the friends the longest, I think. But, yeah. I mean, the show's obviously not super high budget or anything. There was plenty of still frames and whatnot. But I don't think it took away from the anime too much. The show still had a lot of heart, which is what counts in the end. So, yeah, I think I would probably give this show a 7 out of 10 overall. And like I said, if there is a second season, I will watch it. So, let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.